Hey guys, how you doing? This review is going to focus on the Hoka One One Speedgoat 3 waterproof version. I'll go into a little bit more details about what I like about this shoe, what I didn't like about the shoe, which I'll tell you right now, nothing. Spoiler alert, it's just going to be a bunch of things I like about the shoe. Overall, a great addition to your arsenal if you're a trail runner or the occasional trail runner. The Speedgoat 3 waterproof version is a high recommend for myself. And I picked this up from REI a couple weeks ago when it was on sale. It's definitely got a few miles in it. You can kind of see here. The tread is holding up really nicely. And one of the things I really was excited about for this shoe is that it is the waterproof version of the Speedgoat. And you can kind of see here the Sky Shell. They call it the Sky Shell membrane. It's like a Hoka proprietary technology. They've recently switched over to using Gore-Tex in the Speedgoat 4, but I figured, hey, there wasn't many other changes between the 3 and the 4 to warrant spending extra money, so I picked up the 3 and got the waterproof version. Now, so far I've got about over 20 miles on these so far, and one of the things that I have noticed, and again, I'll turn it over so you can see here. One of the things I've noticed is that if you look at the tread for the shoe here, and this morning I went on a muddy trail run, you can see that there is dirt still on the shoe, but none of the mud caked into the grooves of the shoe. Where in other trail shoes that I've had, the mud will get stuck into little places and it gets really hard to get out because it cakes in, and like during the run you're running with mud on your shoe. In this particular shoe, I didn't have that issue, and so I think that's a great feature of the Hoka shoes. And I don't know if that's just the tread pattern, how they set that up, or just the Vibram technology on the outsole. I'm not sure. Regarding the Vibram, I'll talk about that a little bit. This is a really sticky material, and what I mean by sticky is like if you're running on a sidewalk, you'll feel and you'll hear your shoes make kind of like cleat sounds. It's gripping the concrete, and it grips it really well. But this also translates great into the trail and in wet conditions, muddy conditions, gravel conditions. I've tested this obviously on the sidewalk, I've tested this on the mud, I've tested this directly running into water, and I've tested this on dirt trails, going up, downhill, you name it. It's gone through the paces. I know you're like, oh, you've only said you have a little over 20 miles, but I definitely try to test as much as I can in those 20 miles, because by that point I know if I'll keep the shoe or return the shoe or maybe get another one. You can kind of see the reflectivity of the shoe when I kind of tilt it here, and that's the Sky Shell membrane material. And like I was saying, that is a waterproof material, and it was actually really cool that I was able to test this into some water conditions. And so I'm gonna show you guys an example of that real quick. I'm just gonna grab some water and put it on my finger and just dab it on the shoe. You can kind of see it's just running off the shoe. And it doesn't actually like go through this material. And I know that's kind of, you're gonna have to be like, well, that's hard to see in this little test that you did, but it's, imagine, and there's a drop here, you can probably see it going down, right there, you're gonna see it, there it goes, it just kind of brushed down. Now if you had a normal shoe, what would happen is if you put the water on the shoe, it would soak into the shoe, and eventually the inside of the shoe would get wet, which is your sock. And that's not a fun time if you're trail running and you're running through water and mud-like conditions. So this shoe does a great job of preventing that. Now the other thing I like about this shoe is the upper is really, really comfortable. It feels just like at least to me, it feels kind of like a Clifton upper, and it feels good. The ride feels good as far as that's concerned. It still has all those Hoka proprietary, you know, great, not proprietary, but Hoka tool set that they use in their shoes, which is the, you know, that rocker motion. When you're kind of, if you get on your heel a little bit, it kind of propels you forward to your next cycle to improve your gait. The one thing I will say on this is the sizing ran small for this. So if you wear, for me, I wear a size 13 usually. I know that's a really large size, but that's my shoe size. I wear a size 13. In this particular shoe, I ended up going into a size 14 because the 13 didn't fit me quite nicely, especially around the toe box. Now they said in the 14s that they fixed this issue and they've made it a couple millimeters wider, but I've tried, I personally have tried the Speedgoat 4s at a test run that Hoka put on, and I can tell you that there is negligible difference. You can't really tell at all that it's wider. So if you're still having that, if you still have a problem with shoe sizes occasionally, and sometimes they run a little small, I definitely would suggest getting a larger size in this guy. Now the 4 is the same, in my opinion, it's the same thing. I tried the 13 first, then I went straight to the 14, and the 14 felt so much better. So the same thing is with the 4. However, Hoka did say that they're releasing wide versions of the Speedgoat 4. So keep that in mind. If you have wider feet, that might work better for you. I haven't gotten a chance to try those yet, but so far I'm really liking the Speedgoat 3 waterproof version shoes. Great for trail running, great for winter running. I've tried these in the ice and the snow so far. Yeah, that's right, ice and snow, mud and trails, sidewalks, rocky gravel situations, up down hills, grass. It's gone through the full gambit, and I can say this is a great shoe. It's a great daily trainer, as well as if you have a race coming up and you need something that can handle it all, you got it right here. Hopefully that review was helpful for you. If you have any questions or if you have any comments about the Speedgoat series shoes, or you want to have me run some other tests on the waterproofing of this shoe, just hit me up in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you guys. And again, just trying out this YouTube thing. I've only got a few videos on here, so please be kind in the comments, but again, suggestions are welcome. This one was filmed with my GoPro 8, testing out. Hopefully the mic quality isn't so horrible. Hopefully the audio and video is fine. And again, thanks for watching, and have a good one.